It includes a short how to play detail on it. The core snap rules, for people that haven't seen it before, your cards have a cost top left, a power they add to your location top right, and there are 3 locations in the center that have different effects that flip up on turns 1, 2, and 3, and the goal is very simple: have the most power in 2 of the 3 locations at the end of the game. Green Goblin is pretty good into the sewer system here. When Green Goblin flips up, it goes to my opponent's side of the board. So Adelan is vibrating here, letting us know that it is going to put our hand into our deck and have us redraw. The question is, I guess I could storm here. Do I want to storm here? I could stop this from happening. Maybe we do want to storm here, actually. My hand's pretty okay. Yeah, I'm gonna storm Adelan. So Carnage eats all of their stuff. Opponent's playing a deck that's themed around destroying its own stuff. Patriot and Mystique here. So Patriot gives all of our no abilities cards +2. I guess we just Patriot into Mystique into Ultron, right? I think is the plan. Opponent snapped. Oh, I'll call that good enough. And there's their Killmonger down. Think I want a goose. Venom into a big Deadpool is scary here. We could lose right is the problem with Ultron here. Yeah, Arnim Zola torches us too. Yeah, I think we just gotta retreat here. So, this cube at the top shows how many ladder points a game is worth. And right now it's worth 2. If I play out the last turn of the game and I lose, the points double up and I lose 4 ladder points versus 2. So because it's incredibly likely that I'm going to lose this game, I'm going to tap the retreat button, which means I only lose 2 ladder points instead of 4. It's a heads-up poker-esque system inside of the game, which makes laddering a lot more interesting than a typical digital CCG. Oh, I completed a mission. Hold on. Let me finish. We complete 2 missions before 2 o'clock. We'll get 2 more missions. Just good clean value. All right, the Nexus. Your power here is granted to other locations as well. It'll be an excellent spot to stick our friend the Green Goblin into. I think this deck might have too many 3-drops. It's hard to say, though. I suppose they could double play into Nexus here, which would not be great for us. They have 2 cards in hand. It's pretty unlikely they fill it. If my opponent fills the location that Green Goblin flips up, it would stay on my side.
Opponent snapped.
Does Patriot, Mystique, Ultron win, and I probably put them into the negative zone, right? Because we want to put the rocks into here so they'll be huge. So Ultron creates 4 1-power drones at every other location, and they have no abilities, so they get powered up by the Patriot. They make the flip-up animation smoother. They added a 60 FPS option. Oh, I also can't goose here, because if I goose here, then I can't Ultron, right? So we just chill, and then we'll Ultron right and fill the rest of them with some bots. Okay, Wasp is a nice draw. She fills this in as a 5-power thing, -3 is 2. My drones are all 5s, we're fine.
Victory.
It's the Age of Ultron, something like that. And we just play a 3-card deck. That's kind of what we want, right?
Oh, snap.
Okay, I'm gonna snap on DC in our Ultron deck. Love to Green Goblin the sewer system. Ultron will be +11 when we play, if we play it into the Savage Lands. We're hoping to draw either Khazar or Patriot next turn. We have 6 cards in our deck currently. Wow, look at the disrespect. It would have been funny if I would have committed my Green Goblin over there too. Oh man. And now because I played Goose into the sewer system, I can't Ultron there? Yeah, Rogue hasn't felt great. Yeah, I think we're dead, right? Alright.
Escaped.
High risk, high reward play for the opponent. Drop a Green Goblin into there. I just want to shake for a half hour or so, but so far it is not convincing me that I should be playing Ultron over literally anything else. Misty Knight provide more power than Ant-Man in the games where you have Patriot, sure. You don't always have Patriot, though. I think Limbo's actually good for us. I'm gonna snap here before Aether Morbius. Rogue won't gain a benefit from them, but we'll take away their benefits. That's good. It is no longer Morbin time. We do kind of need to draw Storm, huh? And even if I draw Storm, yeah. I'm just gonna get an empty hand here because our discard deck most likely. Well, maybe not. If they have Swarm and Apocalypse, that would get pushed over. I think we're winning this game, huh? Feels like it. Don't we lose to Doom? Why do we lose to Doom? There's 7 turns, chat. We're super good.
Victory.
Honestly, the way the 7th turn went there, I think this deck still wants magic. Anybody else agree? What if we play magic over Storm? I feel like having 2 turns to do 6 mana things, whether it's like Ultron or Patriot Mystique or Khazar Mystique, I think seems reasonable. Goose and Rogue have also felt not great. It was like fine that game, I guess. Rogue was. Goose has like been really awkward in locking us out. I think I'm swapping him for something else. He's felt more disruptive to us than them. Let me switch scenes here while we're looking at cards. I feel like I probably want... Do we just like play a what's it called? Do we just like play a Misty Knight? Debris takes spots that Ultron could be filling. You want to play a Mojo? Yeah, I don't hate Mojo. That's a pretty big one. It's a large land. Well, by the time we'd be playing Hazmat for value-wise sticks, we need to be playing other things. I want things that I like want to play out on like the 1st and 2nd turn, basically. Because once we hit 3, we have so many cards I want to be playing. And bop dippy dop my doom bots, whipping up some doom bots, really love my doom, yeah. Swap the scene back. You're not my real dad, you can't make me. Well, so the problem with Domino is that she makes us less likely to have our other good cards, right? Is a problem. Because she takes a 2 slot, like when you're playing Domino, when your deck really wants to play one specific card is typically speaking not great.
Opponent snapped.
Just do this, and then we Ultron in the last slot here. Obviously, Rogue's not doing anything, but she gets 2.
All systems go.
So, Ultron. It's 12 power in the middle for us. That does a whole lot of nothing for him, right?
Victory.
Ultron worse than just Chavez or anything else that would be a stat stick on 6 there? Worse than a Hulk by a lot? Season pass quest. Play 1 cost cards, destroy cards, move cards. Oh, the Beast Bounce deck plays into this perfectly. We'll play a little bit of that after we Ultron. Yeah, I think the move deck's still on the weak side. I think Miles is better in like incidental mid-range decks that happen to have a couple of cards that move and not so great in the dedicated move archetype. The move deck is tragic. That is an accurate description. Agree with the tragic descriptor. Okay, so I snap them before I Green Goblin their Invisible Woman path, right? And we have Mystique Patriot Doctor Doom now as well, but I think we certainly snap the... This card sets up things to hide underneath her. So typically speaking, the opponent's deck needs all 3 of these spaces with her to do something. Oh yeah, we have Rogue to screw with her too, potentially. Okay, so with Magic drawn, we'll Rogue this, and then Hellcow will discard their hand. Turns off our plans, basically. Yeah, we gave them an extra turn to draw Hella. We might be dead, fam. Punished for not playing Doctor Doom into the rogue spot where she's Invisible Woman. Definitely torched her. Alright, I'm gonna give this one more shake, but I am pretty off what we have going on here. It's felt incredibly clunky and awkward. Does leader still copy if it doesn't flip up? Maybe it does. I actually don't know that interaction offhand. My gut would say that it doesn't, but who knows? Leader still copies it. Okay, no harm, no foul then. Yes, we just do this. Like a copy of Rogue. Or sorry, Mystique. I said Rogue, but I meant Mystique, and then we drew the one that I meant, so that's great.
All systems go.
Can't play magic on turn 6. That's fine anyways.
Snap.
If they enchantress us right and turn off our Patriot and Mystique, that means their Red Skull's still active middle, and we get stuff done there with the Ultron. Is that good enough? No, we're still behind, right? Definitely off of Ultron. That worked out in practice about exactly how the theory craft went. It's no longer the age of Ultron. I don't actually know that 2-power things would be too good out of Ultron. That's what, 24 power instead of 20? Yeah, the curve is super awkward for sure too. Agree with that. That can be only one. Huh. guess Cosmo makes the hood draw awkward. Hopefully they're a Mr. Negative deck, and they're like staring down this Cosmo and this Space Throne, being like, well, shit. Things you love to see. It. Okay, and then... Does leader win? Leader probably wins, right? I think leader mid is probably a win. Maybe I'm supposed to leader left, actually. We played that optimally, but we got a couple of cubes out of it, so we take those. It's feature day for Space Throne Chip. A Black Widow. Let's Black Widow mid. No, it's Black Widow left. Probably doesn't matter. Cosmo the Tower. We could see like thing into Carnage here though. Like Widow's Bite into Carnage and Fist Tower before we can get the Cosmo down. They could also just be a Destroyer deck as well here. So if I Electro into Necrosh, we can then Destroyer mid into Taskmaster, copy the Destroyer the following turn. We can destroy our left to avoid goblins. Yeah, I can see that being good. Since they armored the middle. Oh, it would also kill Electro. I don't know that killing Electro really matters, though. We'll find out, I guess. But yeah, they're definitely a Hobgoblin. I guess playing into here is also better against Professor X. Oh, that's true. If we destroy her left because of, Oh, is this the wrong Viper? That's totally the wrong Viper, chat. I was like, why do I have so many Viper boosters? Sweet. Viper variant. Towards her infinite split. In to donate with Viper 1-2 curve. You'll love to see it. Demon Electro this turn, or Demon Armor this turn, then we'll see where the Electro ends up at. We want to Electro. Electro would let us destroy her and delete her, which is kind of nice. So I think we just destroy her right here, and then next turn we can lead her right. Just stay ahead mid. Be snappier with the leader. Let's hit like a Dr. Doom, and even that's not good enough here.
Victory. Animated.
Look at his tongue, chat. Such a good little Venom boy. Someone said the cards are color-coded. The boosters are color-coded to the cards now. Does that mean cards share boosters now, or they just have random colors based on the card's artwork? Are there like categories of boosters that are shared across groups of cards, or no? Just random cosmetic colors, okay. I think the change to magic was awesome. I've been asking for that exact change to magic, like, since week 2 of this closed beta. It's a good change. I guess we just Cosmo mid, huh? White Bird and donate them a raptor. So, Hobgoblin and Taskmaster both looking real awkward here. With Cosmos in 2 paths. Although I guess they couldn't go here. Maybe because they couldn't play here anyways. I wasn't supposed to play mine middle. Thanks for the follow, Monkey Gate. Alright, so that locks the Savage Lands for us. And I can't Destroyer left, and if I Destroyer middle, we lose to their Warpath plus their Destroyer, right?
Escaped.
I haven't played against this deck, like, at all. And now that we're currently playing it, we played, like, 2 mirrors in the last 3 games, which is weird. The left side location could not have 4, 5, or 6 cost things played to it. Well, our deck cannot interface with Mindscape at all. It's a little unfortunate. $1 short with this Cosmo Center. Oh, wait, we had priority because of their hood. That's perfect, actually. Well, so playing Destroyer out on 5 doesn't really accomplish anything for me, right?
Victory.
And they're just locked in the center with Cosmo. Electro looks so good with the animated. The power on his hands. He's got the power. Yep. Another destroyer deck? Alright, we're changing off of this deck after this game because I'm sick of playing mirror matches. Shoot, they could be Spectrum. It's fair. Donate them and Electro Arrowhead here. They did nothing last turn. I have 3 cards in hand. We get to play 2 cards, they only get to play 1. Okay, let's play a different deck. Because I'm tired of playing Destroyer Mirrors. It's so weird. I hadn't played against this deck at all this season. And we queued up with it. It was just like 6 mirrors against 6 different people. There's a destroy mission. I mean, the deck doesn't even really destroy things, right? It's like built around not destroying its things. That's a little annoying. Not the end of the world, though. Oh. So by Green Goblin Central Park, it ends up in the bar with no name. But that might be fine because I could storm the bar with no name later, right?
Opponent snapped.
so we've been got. Wait.
I wouldn't do it.
Wind, aid my hand.
Deal?
Wind, aid my hand.
Kick whatever they play out of the flooding. We're not snapping here, obviously, because we're like guaranteed to win, and it should be obvious that we're guaranteed to win. I guess they could have like a Dr. Doom doesn't do it though, right? Yeah, weird. It's so tough to tell what's bots and what's not. They updated how the bots appear, and because humans can have the Inkify variant now, it's just tough to know. Sometimes people just make bad plays, shit. Look in the mirror. Mr. Photon, thank you for the 43 months. Appreciate that. Welcome back. Afternoon. I don't know. There were a lot of tells of what could. There were a lot of tells of what you could tell before between the Inkify arts and some other like names and things like that in cosmetics, but they diversified what cosmetics the bots are playing, and humans can get more cosmetics now, so I don't think it's really clean cut. I've never messed up basic addition or multiplication. Yeah, exactly. Is that Juggernaut angle? I can't tell. Kicking Deathlock out of here seems fine. I think a storm right miles middle. I think I'm into it.
Wind, aid my hand.
And I don't expect them to... I don't expect them to play three things middle here. So I think we're good to Hobgoblin. Yeah, anything moving on either side of the board triggers Miles. So this deck has 3 Miles enablers in it. It has Juggernaut, it has Polaris, and it has our Nightcrawler. Yeah, for specific decks, you can tell if it's a bot when they require sequencing. But like the last 2 games ago now that we played, where the opponent was just like playing mid-range cards, but they sequenced them kind of weird and snapped at a strange time, that could have very easily been a human. Could go either way. You are correct in very specific situations. It is easier to tell. especially when they're playing certain decks. None of our 1s or 2s in the first couple of turns is sad. We do have Polaris to enable Miles. I think we storm Westview now, actually.
Wind, aid my hand.
And then most of the move cards move left, so, like, this is probably a bot, for example. Because they've played all of their move cards to the left as opposed to the right, so they can slide them left. Like to fill your board, please, so I can make decisions on the last turn. Decisions like you're dead. Does the bot give us cubes? Please, bot, I've been such a good boy. Give me cubes for Christmas.
Victory.
Are you allowed to play Daredevil without Professor X? I think Daredevil is pretty good with both Hobgoblin and Doc Ock as well. Me too, Ant-Man, me too. Does Daredevil make Gamora playable? Maybe. I think Gamora is like the third best Daredevil 5-drop, which means she's probably not good enough. This is, actually kind of funny. We get to pull Angela out of her location. Oh, I guess not before they play to her. Wong Gamora Zola. Yeah, it's okay if they play to the Wong Gamora path, but they won't always. Ooh, that's a new animation on that one. Daredevil plus Goose here, so that way we can make an informed decision with our Hobgoblin next turn. To the rat. Do 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 do. Be do do do. I think this has just got to be one of the coolest animations in the game. Just like that. All right, make your move, Yugi boy. Whichever one of these they don't fill, we probably Daredevil. I didn't fill either, or Hobgoblin, sorry. I didn't fill either. So if I can't Hobgoblin here actually because of this. So we just Hobgoblin in the middle. Lose left here. We'll see. This is close enough that I don't think we snap. Yeah, the problem with Jug Right is I'm still losing the path rate, because I only have 5 there. And if I Jug into Green Goblin, it doesn't accomplish anything, because the Green Goblin just enables the Ant-Man. Alright, is 8 enough to beat whatever these 2 cards are, hopefully? They have a destroy effect? Is this a Carnage? Or dead? Damn. So, if I hadn't had priority there, this would be bigger, so I still lose. No, I wouldn't have won if we went second, because Nova would have been eaten by Carnage and he'd be +3, right? So they'd have a -3, but they'd also have a +3. I wasn't expecting destroy package at the end. Yes, there could have been a permutation where if their Carnage flipped right, we win. So we were 1 in 3 there. When there's only room for 1, it pushes over at random. Juggernaut Goblin Right does not tie because 1, they would have had a Nova bonus, and 2, my Goblin would have filled their location, giving them the Ant-Man bonus. So no, our play was optimal. We just needed to hit the 1 in 3. Opponent snapped on 1. Is our hand good enough to keep playing? Sure. I got a 1, 2, 3, 4 curve here. Flipping second would have done it as well because it would have pushed Carnage out of the way. Oh yeah, that's true, Roth. That's a good call out. Yes, if you haven't set your FPS to 60 and up the graphics, you should do so for sure. Yank Invisible Woman out of New York here. There's no way they fill this before turn 6 anyways, right? So let's go ahead and play Miss Jones over here into the Metropolis. And then next turn, will Angela Green Goblin into Onslaught Citadel? They just discarded their Hela. Is this a bot? It must be a bot, right? It just snapped me on one, which caught me off guard. Actually, if I just Juggernaut here, it kicks whatever's going out of here, and then I can do this here. I guess I should snap them there too. I'm not careful about I'm much better about min-maxing my snaps when I'm playing off stream. Just another thing to try and manage. It's something I'll get better as we stream the game more, I'm sure, but definitely something it's not second nature to me to min-max snaps while we're playing and talking at the same time. Not a big fan of the pixel variants, but that's also fine. I have a Punisher variant from the last season pass already. Was Magic good today? It was fine. It wasn't bad. He split Bucky and Nova.
Wind, aid my hand.
Okay, well, we're punting the flooding, huh? Are we? I guess I can Polaris someone out of here. I'm gonna Jones the flooding, actually. Oh, yeah, that's true. The flooding is about to move, isn't it? Alright, and Jesus, take the wheel. id 234 curve here. Don't really need an extra copy of Daredevil, but I'll probably take an extra copy of Green Goblin here. I agree the current variant price point is a little bit ridiculous. They could almost assuredly charge more for them and get people to buy them still. They should consider raising the price. I mean, I just Green Goblin into the clinic vets again, right? Oh, they do have priority. That's true. That's a White Tiger. What if I Doc Ock the vets then? And then next turn we could Doc Ock plus Nightcrawler. I think I like that.
Opponent snapped.
Okay, so let's say they Patriot Mystique. Patriot Mystique would add 8 power here in the center, which puts them to 11, so I'm still winning. And it would add 4 power here, putting them to 15. And Nightcrawler plus Doc Ock plus Xandar adds 14 power here, putting me to 17. No, it's only 4 power here. Only the Sinister Cloud. Yeah. The squirrels went here and here.
Oh, snap.
We beat Patriot Mystique here. Definitely beat Patriot Okoye. A Mystique would have been 2 more here for them and 4 more here for them, and we're still clean. Go with that. This has definitely felt like the best mid-range deck I've played so far this patch. I've been struggling to find interactive good stuff deck this season. Last season or so. This one's felt okay. What's our replacement for Juggernaut? There's not a super clean replacement for Juggernaut, but you could play Drax as a card to follow up Storm. Juggernaut serves 2 purposes in this deck. 1, he enables Miles, but 2, he also follows up Storm to win the path that you're storming. So Drax will follow up Storm well, but he won't work with Miles. Oh. Could rescue be good? No, rescue does not follow up storm. Why does that work that way? Why does that work? Okay, I wouldn't. Yeah, Jessica Jones could follow Storm too. I think you want 2 cards to follow Storm on 4. Why does that work that way? I guess it's not done playing until after her ability resolves. If I knew that that was gonna work that way, I would not have played that there. But now we know, and knowing is half the battle, chip.
Opponent snapped.
It snapped. I have Nightcrawler to get into Luke's bar, so I think I'm okay staying in here. But I have Daredevil, bud. I have Daredevil. Actually, I should just like Angela plus Quake here, right? Is fine. This also ends. This puts me to 6. Because the Nova's not gonna blow up, and they're only at 5. I think I saved Duck Ock for the last turn, potentially, to play here or here. Oh, it moves the bar. It does. I didn't think about that. Now I'm winning left, too. Get rinsed. That's hilarious. It was a very bad Professor X, for sure. I'm gonna do this while I think about this. They probably just retreat. They should be retreating there anyways, chat, but we'll just click the button to make them do it faster. My kingdom for a good Polaris variant, by the way. I don't love any of the arts for this card. This one's like fine, but I really don't like any of the variants that we have for it. Okay, but what if we, like, Polaris a Raptor into the sewer system? We could pull their Angela, too, I suppose, here. Play Miss Jones to the right. I'm gonna snap before Grand Central happens, chat, because my balls are huge. No, our dojo does not contain fear. Ooh, speaking of no fear. Okay.
Wind, aid my hand.
They can't play anything. We can't play anything big middle. So it's just this, right? Because Goose has got the middle lockdown. So plus 12 to the right, giving us a 14-point lead. So they got to add 15 here, which is not impossible. They have Angela and Bishop. So you just give them like plus 3 to whatever they play here. Plus they could play some other things out here, but opponent snapped. Okay. This could go either way. I'm gonna stay in here. I think we have a shot. Oh, they got Red Skull off of the 0. I forgot that 0 came in off of the Central. Wow, close game. I'm surprised they didn't Red Skull right. It's better to Red Skull right there, right? Or do they play around by putting Red Skull to the left? If I put Nightcrawler left, I lose the tiebreaker still, Chroma Chaos, so it doesn't matter. Well, this is gonna end up on the right anyways, might as well play it out there. Yes, they did finally nerf Magic. She got what she deserved. Been asking for that card to be nerfed for months, and they finally agreed with me. Oh, you know what? If I'm docking the sewer system, I needed to move Nightcrawler. I'm gonna call that a success. I'm gonna call that a success. I'm gonna call that a success. That was... Things were looking real bad, then Professor Cheese flipped up, and I was like, alright, the coast is clear. If I go Angela into Goose into Morales, that's 147. I can also just go Miles into Miss Jones here, right? I should have snapped.
Opponent snapped.
You getting blue marveled? Blue marvel could definitely be in the range of things they're playing, right? Got it here. Call your bluff.
Victory.
That was just a straight bluff, chat. This deck seems, I'm always sad when I can't find a good stuff deck to play in this game a little bit. I like playing a lot of the other decks, but these like good stuff, interactive, disruptive decks are some of my favorites. Doc Ock specifically is one of my favorite cards in Stamp. And I am happier when he feels playable in a mid-rangey deck.
What are the odds?
What are the odds, chat? Actually, you want to know the odds of something, chat? What are the odds that District deck flips up and gives me a domino to draw? Someone math that one real quick. What a tilter. Is this a bot? Are we getting cheated? No human has a Quake this split, right? Does there exist a human being with the Quake this split?
Friendly neighborhood Spider-Man here. Friendly neighborhood Spider-Man here.
Snap.
Oh no, we can't play into our Jessica Jones lane this turn, right? I think this is one of my favorite variants of the game too, by the way. I like this art style. Bots in this game feel so cheaty. That's because some of them are. Not all of the bots, but some of the bots, especially at higher ranks, most of them, they know the outcomes of where your cards are playing before they play theirs, and they play their cards knowing the outcome of every RNG effect that's gonna happen. So they know where their white tiger is gonna jump. They know which locations Quake is putting where when they choose to play their thing. And I get a Nightcrawler variant at some point too. With this card being super playable alongside Miles, I'm not a huge fan of the base artwork on this. There's some really sweet variants in the game. Thanks for the follows this afternoon, by the way. If anybody's coming in, isn't familiar with my stuff, I'm Jeff Hoagland. I stream full-time here on twitch.tv. Make some content on YouTube as well. I do a lot of card games and strategy games, a smattering of other variety stuff. Been absolutely cripplingly addicted to Marvel Snap since it released. It's been only a fun game, but it's really been great to see Second Dinner respond to player feedback as much as they have. Feels like they're just so super receptive compared to the average other game companies. Okay, what do we think about Doc Ock mid slide Nightcrawler? And then we got a cheap Miles for next turn. Snap first? No, I don't know that I'm that brave. Global release is gonna be sick. If you're interested in a ton of Marvel Snap stuff, I'm only doing like 5 or 6 hours of Marvel Snap a week recently. When global release happens, I am gonna be like all in on the Marvel Snaps. We're gonna be playing a lot.
Victory.
Live by the cheese, die by the cheese. String cheesy. You enjoy the vibes of my live stuff here, by the way, chat. Make sure you're subbed over at the Snap YouTube channel, Hoaglandia Snap. I've been doing some evening US time live streams over there, 2 or 3 nights a week. Been doing Mondays and Tuesday nights over there. I think next week we might do more than that. And release week. Once we get a release, I'm gonna be doing every day Snap on YouTube and here on Twitch. Corral also doesn't want to play.
Escaped.
Not a big fan of District X games. Polaris could end up being a cheeky win into Mojo World. Okay, so will Polaris pull the Daredevil, and then we have Miles plus Jug. Or this one's fine. Then we'll have Miles plus Jug on next turn. Miles plus Green Goblin now as well. Probably host here. The goblins are just so awkward into Mojo World. And because Kiln went center, the Sunspot's gonna get us there.
Wind, aid my hand.
What if I do this? And then I'm theoretically winning all three? We get hosed by Doctor Doom, but otherwise we're in a good spot. Nightcrawler has such good utility.
Victory.
I feel FOMO'd, chat. I passed a sweet Nightcrawler variant in my shop at one point, and now it's in the meta game. And I wish I had a sweet Nightcrawler variant. I'll never skip a good variant again, Second Dinner, please. Just put the Nightcrawler variant back in my shop. Why just 38? Why do I need to be more than 38, chat? You want to hear the best piece of advice you're going to get on this stream or any other stream? Don't tie your emotional well-being and self-worth to your MMR or ladder rank in a video game. Play games for fun, and if you have fun and you end up going up the ladder, that's great. And if you're not having fun, then you don't go up the ladder and you play something else or you play less. I think I'm gonna chill and Nightcrawler into my Angela location here. Getting to Infinite during the closed beta isn't really much of an accomplishment at that, past everything else, just because most of getting to Infinite is just gritting your teeth and being willing to climb past stupid bots with knowing how they play. I don't find that a particularly satisfying experience, so I didn't really engage with it. Okay, so let's Polaris the Sunspot, and then we can Miles plus a 3 next turn. Oh, right, London was gonna... Well, that's fine. We still triggered Miles, but my Angela's marginally worse now. Opponent snapped, huh? Really? Dude, let's do this.
Wind, aid my hand.
Hey, do your worst. And since they stormed us, we might just jug middle, right? Could be the angle this turn. Depending on how they play, or get to see how they play. Mr. Daredevil's gonna give us the old what's up. What's up, Doc?
Victory.
Yeah, this style of deck that I'm currently playing tends to not be great into bots, which is one of the reasons. This is the type of deck I typically enjoy playing the most, so I play it the most off-stream when I'm playing, so it's one of the reasons I didn't ladder. That wasn't my experience, man. The couple of seasons that I hit Infinite when I had a full collection, I played against just constant bots at above the Infinite rank. I think it has something to do with the collection level matchmaking, because I've had a full collection for a while, and the pairing is a lot of bots. This season's been a little better, I think, so maybe they adjusted it again, but for a while it was mostly bots. 2-drop. Polaris, the Daredevil. And then we can Cosmo Daredevil. So they are the Destroyer deck most likely then, huh? So I'm actually gonna go ahead and
Opponent snapped.
I don't want to goose the Nidavellir here, so they can't Destroyer that path.
Friendly neighborhood Spider-Man here.
They are Destroyer. I don't know that I want to play my goblins out. I'm gonna lose my Jessica Jones trigger, but I think this is right. Because if we yank the Destroyer out of their hand, they just get like pulled super sideways, right? It's out here.
Escaped.
I think I snap goblins into Superflow. Green goblin into Superflow especially is a turn 1 snappable. Alright, we're playing against a bot. That's true. It could be Agatha. That's fair. Either way, we're in a pretty good spot here. Jessica and Miles are good cards. Pretty generically reasonable.
Wind, aid my hand.
Do I want to play Jones center? Probably don't need to. If they're Agatha, they're like a coin flip to play here anyways. Okay, not Agatha, so either a bad person or a bot.
Opponent snapped.
Opponent snapped. Sure. Confirmed. Whoa. Are you trying to tell me you don't think there's humans out there that have inkified their Giganto? Sparkled their Giganto? Giganto is offended, okay? They're hurt at your accusations.
Victory.
I keep queuing at the same time as you, and we both keep getting bots. That's gotta be, something's gotta be messed up on the matchmaking backend for that to be the case, Marty. Because your collection, in your collection level, you're only missing a handful of cards too, right? Something's gotta be wrong. Maybe this is a person. We'll find out. Yeah, you're only missing 4 cards. Like, we should, like, your rank is close to mine too. We should definitely be hitting each other. Loosely collection level based. Do I have a delay on my stream? No, not at all. If you're watching me on the PC client, it's not a lot. Very low.
Wind, aid my hand.
Okay, and then we play Miss Jones here for a total of +10. Oh, you know what? I wonder if that's part of it, Hats. I wonder if it's not pure collection level based, or not total cards in the pool based. I wonder if it's purely collection level based. Because my collection level is much higher than most other people's the way I wailed to start the game. There's a 20 to 40 second delay usually. Maybe if you're playing on mobile. Oh yeah, I'm actually 2,000 collection levels higher than you, Marty. You couldn't smell their Hooglandias and I'm only 4.3. Weird. I wonder if something's bugged for my matchmaking personally. We could lose by jugging whatever they do into the flooded zone here, but I think this is the line to win. I'm gonna stay for a cube. I doubt I'm blacklisted. I got a small package of stuff from them when the closed beta was announced. And I've chatted with some of the devs and their community manager a couple of times. They're very smart individuals, chat. They're very much aware that if I like Marvel Snap and I'm gonna stream a bunch of it without them having to pay me to do so, it's very good for their game. Hey Marty, are you ready to queue? Let's try it. Are you ready to queue, Marty? All right, on 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I'm actually 4880. I didn't realize my thing was that high. Yes, what Supali said. Very few companies do what Magic the Gathering did. There is a reason why Wizards of the Coast having me personally blacklisted is the result of people that make choices being petty and vindictive and not smart business decisions. There's a reason why much larger companies than Wizards of the Coast, like Riot Games and the Pokemon Company, regularly work with me, pay me money to do things, and send me stuff. I am very reasonable at what I do. Feels like a Storm into Miss Jones angle. Yeah, that's basically what happened, Midnight Slayer. I hurt some people's feelings that work at Wizards of the Coast with feedbacks on Magic at one point or another. And I've been blacklisted since. Okay, do we play Miss Jones or do we Juggernaut? I think I play Miss Jones. Yeah, I was a part of the Pokemon Unite broadcast team for their entire first competitive season, including they flew me out to London to broadcast their Worlds tournament. This is a Daredevil center angle. Yeah, Unite's a ton of fun. I'm not super huge on MOBAs in general, but Pokemon Unite's got something special too. It's very unique. Is this another... We jug Green Goblin and hope that Jug doesn't bite us in the Flooded? Yeah, Green Deep Winter. I think it's got a ton of potential. It's slow to build up anything new. Other than Doctor Doom, we should be good here, right? Because we're winning center currently, too.
Victory.
What? Is that bugged? Or did it just, like, know that they're losing, so it just didn't show it? I feel like that could go either way, right? Yeah, I feel like that could go either way. Okay, well, it doesn't play them, it pulls them in. So can't be played doesn't stop Doc Ock. All right, chat. My wife has sent me a message. I don't know if she intended to put that in announcements or not in the subs Discord server. She told me I needed to be done by 4 p.m. today, but I do need to do a little bit of post-stream wrap-up to get YouTube videos published. I will probably be live with a couple hours of Snap over on YouTube at some point this weekend. I'm not scheduling in advance. Just make sure you've got notifications on over there, or you can catch the VOD after the fact if you don't catch it live on the Hooklandia Snap channel. We'll be back with more Snap at some point next week. I'll have my schedule posted by Sunday afternoon for my live schedule all through next week. Really looking forward to global release of this. We'll keep trickling in content here and there. And I'll have a deck highlight or two going up on the Snap channel this weekend as well. Looking at some more Miles Morales stuff. Everybody enjoy the rest of your Friday wherever you're at in the world.